Next up, we'd like to calculate the molar mass of salicylic acid that's used to make aspirin. And so the molar mass is a molar unit. The reason why you'll see names like molar mass and molar volume is you want to get them into a form that isn't dependent on the amount of matter in the system. That just makes it easier to work with when you're doing calculations in thermodynamics and so on and so forth. And so we like to convert units like mass and volume that are dependent on the amount of matter in the system into molar units. And this makes it no longer dependent on the amount of mass in the system. Amount of matter in the system. And so the molar mass, therefore, is the mass of 1 mole of a substance. And we know from Avogadro's constant that 1 mole is equal to 6.022 by 10 to the power of 23 particles. Particles, atoms, ions, molecules, whatever you're working with in this case. And so, the way that we usually calculate it is we will actually take the summation of the number of a specific atom that you have multiplied by that atom's atomic mass. And so, for example, let's say I have CO2, I would do 1 by 12.01 grams per mole. That is the atomic mass of carbon, plus 2 by 15.99 grams per mole. And I'd simply find that answer. To be 43.99. And so when I'm doing other calculations and need the molar mass for carbon dioxide, I'd simply use 43.99 grams per mole. Now let's take the case that we actually have here of C7H6O3. That means I'm going to do 7 by 12.01 grams per mole plus 6 into 1.008 grams per mole plus 3 into 15.99 grams per mole. All of these values, the atomic masses, can easily be found on the periodic table or any chemistry resource. And so for my answer, I will get 138.088 grams per mole. And so usually when you'd be actually asked for this calculation is you'd be given something like, I have 80 grams of salicylic acid. How many moles is that? And so to do that, just using, if you'd like the formula, or you can just note unit consistency. And so to find the amount of moles, I can just do 80 grams, what I have, over 138.00088 grams per mole. The grams will cancel, leaving 1 over mole, and that's going to give me moles. And then I simply do that calculation and I get a number like 0.579 moles. And so that is usually when you'd be asked to find the value for the molar mass. And that's it for this question.